good morning, internet. Good morning, internet. And how are you? How are you this morning? See that sun. The sun is just amazing. You can see being sun kissed. I don't know where that phrase came from. I'm being sun kissed. Look, 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 look. Very nice, very nice. Anyway, good morning and welcome again to this channel, and I'm here. This place, you can see the sun is out. It's been raining also. I think this season has been one of the most raining season. Okay, I don't know if this is the rainy season or what, but welcome again to this channel. And today, just walking around, and it's one of the amazing things I do, just walking, then I tell you story. But this week has been one of those weeks that, hey, it has come to an end, yes, but the rain has really beaten me, Bana. The rain has really beaten me up. Yes, the rain has really beaten me up. So I feel like cold is coming. I don't know, cold. I'm feeling like homa. Homa itangwaje ukizungu. The cold, yes. The cold is coming, and I don't feel my body is well. So anyway, so I'm here again, and it's the one of the best thing to do is just walk and walk and walk and walk. Especially the morning walks are very good, because if you're new in this channel, you've been these recent videos has been having some birds every morning that I'm shooting. So you can even listen to it right now. You can listen to the birds. Yeah, listen. This is the natural way of living. That's the natural way of living. There's no other better way to live like other than this. We may complicate a lot of things. We may try to adjust a lot of things, but there's no simple way to live than to live like this. So let me say, let me talk about this issue. And this issue has been on me for a very long time. Like trying to understand myself and what I believe, and what, if not what I believe, also what other people believe, not me alone, or not me alone are believing in this, but I think some people also believe whatever I believe with. So I think we as Africans, that's the black people living in Africa. So I know change is a good thing. Change is a very good thing, but most of these things that we believe right now, or we do right now, most of it as Africans, as Africans, most of the new things we do right now were brought by foreigners, and as tradition, which is a very good, like also this camera. Let me say, even this camera was brought by a white man because of the invasion. You see, we can access things like this. So, but also we lost a lot of things during that period, and some of the things we lost are resources. Like Africans, we lost a lot of resources in that period, and we are still I believe, and I think it's there on the record, that Africa is the richest continent. It's one of the richest continents in the world, the richest continent. It has gold, it has silver, it has diamonds, it has all the minerals, like almost all 90% they're found in Africa. But Africa also is known as the poorest continent in the world. Is it by default, or it's by mechanization, or whatever it is? So Africa is the poorest, yet is the most resourceful. All these other continents, they don't own even a quarter of what Africa owns, but they do a lot with that. And this all comes with colonizations. We were colonized, and after being colonized, we still haven't moved on. We were heartbroken. Like like we can say the first heartbreak, the first girlfriend. When you're heartbroken by the first girlfriend, if you don't move on, my friend, you'll stay stuck for a very, very, very long time. You stay stuck. So the road looks like this, you can see. No people, no anything. So just me. So we were colonized, and when we were colonized, we were heartbroken, and our resources were taken, and a lot of things were taken. But also, we never left, we never moved on. Why do I say like this? Because our leaders, we have to seek help from those people who colonized us. Up to right now, we have all the resources. We know we have the workmanship. They come for skilled labor. These countries, I'm talking about these countries that have developed, and they come here in Africa for skilled labor. They come for workforce. They come for resources. They come for everything. Yet us, we have everything at our disposal, but we cannot do even a quarter of what they've done. And we are named third world countries. And it's just because we still seek help from them. Even if you want to make a major decision, you can't make a decision without them. And if you make a decision without them, you'll face the consequences. 60, 70 years after colonization. After colonization. It's a mentality, guys. And we still carry that up to date. Like the way I was telling you in the previous video, I've lived in the slum. For quite some time. From my childhood, I think up to, yes, I've lived in the slums for quite a long time. So since I was a child, and since I was a child, I was 4 months old to right now, I've lived in the slum, so I know what I'm saying. So living in the slum, we were neighbored by the posh suburb area. That was the Lavington. If you live in Kawangware, you know Lavington is next. And if you live in Kibera, you know Langata is there and Karen is there. And if you live in Madare, there is Mudaiga down there. And if you live anywhere Runda, There's Gedogoro. Gedogoro is down there where slums are. And if you've lived in those slums area, there's always a ghetto just adjacent or just nearby. This is just to provide workmanship for the people living in posh areas. Like jobs like, you get jobs like, this was a chameleon. This one was a chameleon. Chameleon that was stepped. Oh no. Anyway. So you still to provide workmanship for the people living. These ghettos are designed like that. Like they're designed to have like in all suburbs area there's a ghetto somewhere to provide workmanship for the rich people. And it's by design. It's not by mistake, it's by design. So that we can get shamba boys, so that we can get watchmen for the gates, so that we can get drivers, so that we can get all these jobs from the rich. And it's just like that. It's just like that. So let me tell you this story. So living there was, so we were taught, like when we were young, to go dogo. We were taught like every time we were young, we used to go for walks in those areas. You know, you're young, you still want to explore. You want to explore this and these places. So what do? You just take a walk to those places, like Lavington, like Runda. And most of the time, those days, most early 1990s and 2000s, still white people were still living in those areas. A lot of white people are still living in those areas. And in the morning, they could walk the dogs. Yeah, they could walk the dogs, they do their runnings and all those. And we used to think, these guys they're showing off. They're showing off. But it was not about showing off. They were doing they had that time to do all that. So it was not about showing off. It was just their normal day. But us, we were there just to explore what these areas had. But again, we were told that Wazungus have money. They have money. Hey, Wazungus have money. That is one thing I had to grow up to adjust. Especially while I started working on myself. I started working with them. And I came to realize, these guys, not all of them have money. not all of them have money. Not all of them. There are some who have ran away from their places. There are some who have come to adjust here because their places are difficult, and they're just living the same life that you're living, but in a different setup. So those days we used to walk in those Lavington, looking like we were just looking like we were walking on the sides of the road, looking on the side like that, hoping that one day you'll pick some money that has been left, that have been money that have been thrown by those white guys. Yeah, like those white guys, they have money that it is so useless that they can throw on the side of the road that you will pick one day. So every day you used to walk, hoping that you will one day pick money from the side of the road that doesn't a lot of money, and you'll be rich like them. It's something that up to now some people have. That was when I was a child. Then I started going to the school because I was lucky. I was sponsored to one of the schools, and I got their lifestyle, and I came to realize they're struggling just like us, just in a different setup. They struggle with money, they struggle with with normal things that we struggle with, but just on a different level. Not on our level, on a different level. But someone somewhere up to now thinks that Muzungu, when they see a Muzungu, they think a Muzungu have money. And it's the right of a Muzungu to give them money automatically. Automatically. Huh? They should give us money automatically. We deserve it. When they see a Muzungu, they borrow money. When they see a Muzungu, they need tips. Even if in their workplaces they see a Muzungu, this Muzungu must have been having a lot of money. They should give me a tip, a lot of, even in our working place, because we are wired. We are wired in that setup that these guys have a lot of money to waste, and they need to give us money. So we end up becoming beggars. Beggars. Instead of working, we end up becoming beggars and waiting for them. But when, even right now, you can hear some people say, mi nafanyia kazi mzungu, and they think working for mzungu, it's a very big thing. Yeah, it is. It's a different nationality. But if a driver, maybe for example, if maybe I'm rich and another Muzungu, maybe the same status, has the same status as me, we approach a black person. We want to, maybe both of us have the same cars, have the same everything. But if we approach someone and ask them if they can be our drivers, most of the Africans will run. Even if it's a lower wage, they will run for the Muzungu. But because they think Muzungu will offer them better deals and will give them whatever deal it is. And it's the mentality we carry of colonization, that Muzungus have money. And yes, it's true, they have money, because you cannot take a ndege, a plane from US to, you cannot take a car from US to Kenya. It's very far. It will cost you more. So, but you have to take a plane, and aeroplanes are very, very expensive, the tickets. So you need to have money. But again, they don't have money to waste, like we think. We approach them, we worship them. And that's the part that I want to refer. We worship them like they are gods. And the person also who put God as a white man really messed up with our minds as Africans, man. They really messed up with our minds as Africans, man. Oh my. That guy was very clever. Very clever, putting God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth as a white man. That was a very clever move, because now we need to worship the white guy. And our problems, we hope that our problems will end. If we worship the white guy, our problems will end. And yeah, it's so unfortunate. Up to now, that thing is just messing our minds each and every day. And I can't blame us. It will take a different level of understanding to understand that not all Muzungus have money. Not all Muzungus have money. And I repeat, not all Muzungus have money. They just live the same life. It's only that their background is different, and they are first world countries because their educational system are better. Everything, it's better than, they were born in a better country which their systems have worked better than us. But also us, we can do the same. I believe us as African, we can do the same and make our system. But our problem is, we have a lot of problems anyway. We don't love each other. That's one of the things I've come to realize. You don't support each other. We don't support our African, ourselves. We don't support our brothers. And that one you've seen. There's something hanging from here, and that one you've seen with borders in Africa, people going out, big Africans being locked in their African, moving from one border to another. You are discriminated as African, as a black person, with another black person. But when a Muzungu passes down there next to you, he's worshipped. He's worshipped as hell. And that thing needs to change. That needs to change, because if you still carry that mentality, man, it's the worst mental you'll die. Like, if you mistreat your fellow black person because of their color, it's one of the worst thing you can ever do, because the white people don't discriminate themselves from their color. If they see they act in respect. But us, we need to change. And that childhood experience, as I was remembering it when I've grown up, and I thought, well, hey, may God forgive us. May God really forgive us for that, because that really messed up with our minds when you're kids, man. When you see a Muzungu, you borrow them $1. $1. Hey, Muzungu, give me $1. $1. And you end up begging, and you end up growing as a big person, just knowing that Muzungu has money and he should give you money. Should give you money. Instead of working, if you see a Muzungu should give you 10,000. Should give you 10,000. Automatically he has 10,000 in his pocket that has nothing, that does nothing to do. He's just there waiting for you to be given money, and you end up borrowing from them until even now we see our governments doing the same. Instead of using our resources, we go down there. Instead of producing coffee down here, we go down there to borrow money. If instead of doing some projects here, we go down there to ask them if we can do that project. If we, instead of manufacturing, creating jobs, we send our youth down there to work, because yes, it has money. Anyway, it has money. Yeah, down there there's money. Anyway, instead of building our own country to have money and be comfortable, because just look, this is Africa. This is Africa. This is a good place. Look, just look at the sun. The sun is good. Look, there is the sun. Look, very nice, very nice. And you say this place is bad, so you go to the USA and you just stay there, anyway. For me, I enjoy life, so I'll enjoy here, and I will enjoy it in heaven if there is heaven, and I will enjoy it wherever I go. But I'm not coming out of Africa to go and build a life there. Nah. I'll build a life. I'll build myself in this place. Look, this place is beautiful. No pressure. Just being sun-kissed. Oh, and look, the environment is good. The suns, the birds. And that's the problem being raised in Islam. You have very narrow mentality, very small mentality, and you end up doing other things. But anyway, life is life. If you want to go to US, maybe your luck is there. If you want to go to any other country, but also people have made it in Africa. and I will still make it in Africa, and I will live in this beautiful continent of Africa. This is Kenya. Kenya is so beautiful. Kenya is so amazing, and I still believe. And those people who are out there thinking Wazungu are better than Africans, please change your mentality. Treat your Africans, even in those hotels, even in those estates, you worship Mzungu more than you treat an African badly than a Mzungu. And that's why you saw the cases of the Russian guy. You've seen that case was trending a few months ago. The Russian guy that was trending because of that mentality that, oh, this guy, if a Mzungu just calls you, oh, how are you doing, can I take you for a lunch, you leave everything. It's like your life starts afresh. You just drop everything. You drop your life, everything that you've worked for the past many years. You drop it like nothing, poof, and you follow a Mzungu, and a Mzungu goes to mess up your life. That's very sad. That is very, very sad. That's very, very sad. So don't do that. Not even, you saw that guy was just hiring some Airbnbs, taking you out there, then doing all those nonsense to you. Them leaves you without money. And I know most of those girls never, they were not given anything. They were given a few coins here and there, and the Mzungu left. And because of that, we still worship Mzungu. Be careful out there, and don't have that mentality that a Mzungu is better than you. You are more superior. A black person is more superior than any other person in this world. This skin tone is very powerful. This skin, it's only that they try to suppress it, but it will always rise. Yeah. So this is It's Momo, and thank you so much for watching this episode. And I'll still show you this place. This place is so beautiful. It's so nice. It's so amazing. I can show you just around this place. Look, you can come buy land here. Make your own paradise, and yeah, make your own paradise and live a good life. More than that in the US anyway. So this is It's Momo, and I'll be bringing this episode of It's Momo every single day. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment if you like this video. Thank you so much, and see you on the next episode. Bye.